Hello, I'm Denver with Stomp Out Stumps again. I just finished up a job here, and I'm going to just take a moment to explain a little bit about how I price my stump removal jobs. It seems like every job is unique and every job is different. I get calls all the time. People want to know what I charge for their stump, take their stump out. And I'll talk to them for a minute and I'll ask them some questions. The problem that I find a lot of time is they'll tell me the stump is maybe 18, 24 inches in diameter, whatever. But they're measuring that when that stump is cut off here. Most of the time, not always, but most of the time, that stump is going to flare out right there at ground level. And so when I look at it through my eyes, I'm looking at what I've got to ground all the way out to where it flares. And to them, what would be a very average stump, to me sometimes it is way more than average. That's not always the case. I'm going to show you right here an example. Looks like we've got an oak tree here. It looks like a red oak. You know, the diameter of the tree is only 18. It's probably 20 inches across. But look at the bottom. Look how this flares out. I mean, we've got this thing will flare out 4 foot, and then you've got all these runners that come across. Now, a lot of people, they don't care, or maybe it's not that they don't care. It's in a place where they're not so much concerned about how it flares out. They just want it down. Most of the time, or a lot of the time, whenever it's in your yard or someplace that you want to really look nice, the right way to do it is to come out and ground everything down and get it level with the rest of the terrain. This particular job right here would be a big job, and I'm going to say to ground that down, get everything all cleaned up. You know, you could be looking at $150, but you would see that there's a lot of work that goes into doing that right. Now, if it was just the trunk of the tree that went straight down without it flaring out, I could probably do that for, I've got a $50 minimum to come and unload my equipment, and you know, there's a good chance I might be able to do that for that $50. Let's take another look here real quick.